This news update is brought to you by...
From rom-coms to dramatic tearjerkers and hit action movies, video on demand from Flow's got what you need, baby. Spend some we time tonight. Oh yeah. Simply press the VOD button on your Flow remote. This is how we do TV. This is how we flow.
This is the Barbados Today evening news update for Thursday, January 7th. Thank you for joining us. I am Marie-Claire Williams. Our top story this evening, Telecoms provider Digicel today announced it will absorb the controversial 4.5% increase on value-added tax on cell phone use. The new levy, which was implemented by government, took effect on January 1st. Digicel's Regional Chief Executive Officer Paul Osborne made the announcement this afternoon. He says the company will comply fully in paying the VAT, which could be in excess of $1 million annually.
Digicel is delighted to announce that we will not be passing the VAT increase of 4.5% on mobile services to all of our new prepaid plans, our postpaid smart plans and our business customers. Digicel absolutely applauds the government's education initiatives and its objectives, and we will continue to be in full compliance with all its tax regulations. But as such, Digicel will be absorbing the new tax increase, and while our customers will not be out of pocket, Digicel will continue to pay all our taxes over to government at the new increased rate. We recognise the strain the newly imposed VAT increase may have on our customers' pockets, so we know this gesture will be welcomed by our Digicel's customers and all of the people of Barbados who could avail of this great offer.
Police are investigating the unnatural death of a St. George man. Lawmen say the body of 27-year-old Davian Lucas of number 1 Walker's Valley, St. George, was discovered around 6:15 this morning at his home by a relative. A post-mortem will be conducted to determine the cause of death. The Small Business Association says it will continue to lobby government for assistance for its members this year. SBA President Dalton Medford told Barbados Today small businesses were forced to be more innovative last year due to several challenges. He pointed to a contracting economy, fluctuating oil prices, and cutbacks in government subventions, which also impacted the umbrella organization in assisting its members. A local environmental expert wants the government to restrict the importation of packaged items to address the problem of solid waste disposal. The advice comes amid a renewed focus on illegal dumping. Occupational hygiene specialist with REA Enviro Health International, Harold Oxley, said the real problem is too much waste.
So I think we need to put a lot of emphasis first of all on trying to reduce. To me that is the greater problem. We need to look at reducing, trying to control maybe the importation of packaging, trying to have some sort of guidance and restricting. There are things that are packaged and over-packaged, in my opinion. So the average household ends up with so much garbage just buying 1 or 2 items. So I think we need to look at that part of it. And then, when we do get to some form of separation, try to really, again, support recyclers. A lot of the paper and card and so on, and even wood can be, you can try to encourage some sort of business that can be utilizing this as a raw material that have something clean there.
The St. Philip North constituency is celebrating Barbados' Golden Jubilee year in a big way. The constituency office has planned a number of events to observe the anniversary, including a gospel concert on Sunday. Senator Reverend David Durant, who is responsible for the concert, says it will seek to inspire the country and the constituency, which has suffered a number of tragedies within the last few months.
This gospel concert event is designed to be a source of encouragement and strength, bringing joy, peace, comfort and hope, in this year of Jubilee celebration, that St. Philip, along with all other 10 parishes, can enjoy a time of blessing, a time of strengthening each other as the community, as a nation. We come together as a community, though we are 11 parishes, yet we can be one community and one nation under God during this time. And it is hoped that the spiritual climate over this community, over the St. Philip, amidst the tragedies and all that we had in recent times, can be changed.
Hallam Gittins is the coordinator of activities. He says a T20 Celebrity Match is also slated for January 15 at the St. Catherine's Cricket Club.
Which will be two teams. Will be the Honorable Minister Michael Ashley's Mason 11 versus a team that has been comprised by Starcom and other celebrities as well. This has already been has hit the road really running because persons right now, not only here in St. Philip but across Barbados, are actually talking about this event. We felt we wanted to do an event of this magnitude because it brings about another medium of true community spiritedness. This will occur at St. Catherine's Cricket Club, Bayfield. We are considering that the Mecca of St. Philip when it comes to sporting fraternities.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
In news from the region, police in St. Vincent and the Grenadines say they suspect arson is the cause of a major fire at the Public Works compound in Arnorsville earlier today. It destroyed a warehouse full of building materials. According to reports, the fire started around 2 a.m. and was still burning 5 hours later. In this video from Eyewitness News, Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves says the less fortunate who depend on government assistance will be most affected by the blaze.
At that facility, we store materials, building materials for the Ministry of Housing. Materials, building materials for the poor, the needy, the indigent, building materials for individuals who had their homes damaged or destroyed in natural disasters, especially since the Christmas flood of 2013 and even a residue from Thomas. And to complete the 90 Lives to Live units which have commenced.
And finally, the International Committee of the Red Cross is warning of extremely dire situations in 3 besieged villages in Syria. Activists say civilians are either dying from a lack of food and medicine in one rebel-controlled town, or they are dying while trying to escape. More in this BBC report.
Activists say this is the grim result of a siege that's gone on for 6 months, with no food at all reaching the town of Madaya since October. This little boy gave his name as Muhammad Isa. We believe these pictures show him talking to a doctor recently. He said it's been a whole week since he had anything at all to eat. What would he like most, he was asked. Something sweet, he said. You're not hungry, we are, shouts this angry man at a fighter. Tempers are getting frayed. Conditions in the blockaded town have got even worse with the arrival of winter. Back in October, when the last food got in, things were already bad enough.
We saw a huge lack of basic needs such as food, water, medicine. We couldn't access Madaya or other areas since October 2015. So yes, indeed, the situation is extremely dire. We are very, very concerned.
The plight of Madaya has prompted angry demonstrations by sympathizers in other rebel-held areas further north.
That's the evening news. Remember, there's more on our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also tune in to Channel 101 on Flow TV or Mix 96.9 FM for more news. I am Mary Claire Williams. Good evening.